Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. J with your Tuesday Traveling Thought for April 9th, 2013. This one is about finding the power in opinion, which is very, very important. It helps us discover our true potential based on the eyes of other people. I remember when I was in junior in high school, and I tried out for a play. It was called The Boyfriend. It was a musical. And I like to sing. It's not something I do all the time because I like to dance even more. But I tried out for the play, and I tried out for a supporting role for Madame Dubonnet, because je parle français un peu, meaning I speak a little bit of French now, but I spoke better back then, so I wanted to use my little French accent and put those little skills to work in a play. But then I didn't have to do as much work. It wasn't that many lines, but it was a very critical role in the play, and I thought that I would be good for it, so I tried out for it. And it was the first musical that I had done in high school. So they post a list for those who were accepted in the play, and I looked directly at the line that said Madame Dubonnet and did not see my name, so I walked away. I was like, cool, I just thought I would try. So one of my classmates turned around and said, Janice, you're on the list. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm thinking in my head, I looked at Madame Dubonnet. My name wasn't there, so how could I be on the list? She was like, you got the lead. And some people would probably be so excited about having the lead in a play. And my reaction was just the opposite. I freaked out. And I went to my teacher, my music teacher, and asked her why I got the lead. That wasn't what I, had auditioned for. Excuse me. And I couldn't understand why I'd gotten the lead. And she said that her and our director at the time, Mr. Huber, rest in peace, had discussed it, and he wanted someone, who was very, extroverted and could really bring a lot to the role, because you had to be kind of over the top because it was set in the 20s and 30s. So it was like, flapper dresses and a lot of, he wanted somebody that was a true extrovert and I guess a ham in a sense. So they chose me, and she said, I think that you could do it. And she was like, also, I had, control in this situation because she tried to get me to try out for Sister Act 2. And we were ready to go. I practiced my song, and ironically, the song was Dream the Impossible Dream. I just wasn't believing it back then. But she was ready to go the day before we were supposed to leave to go and try out. I told her I didn't want to do it. And she was like, that was my choice or whatever. But this time, because she had a hand in this play, she said that she was going to put me in because she understood and knew my potential. And it was a 2-night show. I did really well. I was very proud of myself. Still not big on the singing thing, but it was something that stretched me, and I was, very happy that I went forward with it because it was a lot of fun, and it was something that I wasn't used to doing, and I really enjoyed it. So I say all that to say, never knock the power of opinion. People see more in you than you might see in yourself, and we are our worst critics toward the things that we do for ourselves. So always ask someone else, whether, as far as how you perform or, that thing that you're trying to do, have them, if you want to speak, if you want to write, have them listen to you speak, or have them listen to what you write, or whatever it is that you desire to accomplish. Let someone see it. Let someone see you in action. And when they do, honor that opinion. I think we're living in a time where a lot of people are like, well, if I hear something that is considered constructive criticism, then they must be hating on me. And it's not necessarily that they are hating on you. It's something called constructive criticism, which is very, very important. So what you should really take into consideration other people's opinions, because they're looking from the outside in. And, really take in what they say and really appreciate their honesty. And know that if it's something that you're really good at, they will let you know. And maybe that's something that you need to press forward and do. But if it's something, conversely, that you're not so good at, internalize it, reflect, see if it's something that you know, you can either refine, or maybe it's another talent that you should explore. I remember watching American Idol when Simon Cowell was on, and the best thing I've always loved hearing him say, when you look back at the tape, you will see what I'm talking about. Because, of course, they were thinking that he was just being mean, or, you know, of course, he was very harsh in his criticism. Of course, there's a way to give constructive criticism where it can be, you know, well received and internalized. However, I'm pretty sure when they look back at those tapes, you know, me even being a viewer could see what Simon Cowell was discussing or trying to explain to them. So again, value the power of opinion. Get people in your corner that are going to be honest with you and will help you to achieve the goal that you desire, just by giving you either great feedback and to give you the push to keep you going, or constructive feedback to give you the honest feedback that you need in order to refine your craft, or, you know, try another direction. So again, I'm stressing the power of opinion. Have a great day. Have a great Tuesday. And again, this is Dr. J with your Tuesday Traveling Thought. Thanks.